All right. We back, Smith Cartel. So I got a few shorts I was watching there with Yella Beezy. I was just going through it because I was just looking at the content. That's why his name's on the search engine. I was looking at content because I seen something and I was like, nah. So I went and checked it, and I was looking at some of these shorts, man. It's like 2 shorts I wanted to show y'all real quick. It's nothing major, but it's just crazy how these two, and on the second one, though, with mo3, I swear for Lord, it's just like, why is everybody fire, or what is it, smoke detector? Why is the battery low? Why? Y'all got to do something. Hold on, let's listen to this.
Interviewed mo3.
Who?
mo3.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I asked about the shooting, and
let me comment on that right quick, because I heard all them internet want to make up things, conspiracy theorists. They said this interview right here told that Yella Beezy unalived mo3 or had it done. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So this doesn't tell anything. Nothing. Okay, first off, this was when Yella Beezy when all this was going on. I remember this interview. When all this was going on, Yella Beezy had just got those tattoos on his wrist. That's why there's tape, there's that sticky sticky stuff on him, excuse my language, because he's got it covered so it'll heal. What that is it's a sticky, like, it's a stuff that they put over it so you don't bump it and scratch it or anything, so the tattoo stays good and prestige and it heals better. That's what he has on his wrist. That's what he's looking at. When he does this, I don't know, buddy. Now, granted, he's doing it as a kind of like a, I don't know, like a twiddle your thumb thing, but at the same time, he's rubbing it, because of he was looking at it and playing with it. That's all he was doing. They talking about, oh, he did that because he remembers how cuffs feel. He knew cuffs was coming and they were going to be on his wrist. Man, come on, shut up. Y'all probably the same people that be talking about, oh, yeah, man, the shooting star is really an alien ship. Man, sit down. Come on, man. Come on. You making something out of nothing, like they said. That boy rubbing his wrist because he got that sticky stuff that goes over your tattoo so it heals, because now he got way more tattoos. That was when he started coming up with all the tattoos. I remember because he still had the south side, that's what they call it. He still had that haircut and stuff. And then right after all that stuff was going down, and right like kind of in the mist, he started growing his hair. And then he let it just start growing. But yeah.
he said there's no beef, but he said you just gotta stay out the way. It's real out here. Don't know who that is.
No, I don't know who Buddy is.
Okay.
There go a picture of him
Where you
together,
from?
and he said he don't know.
I think he's from the same place.
He was trolling. He was just trolling.
Dallas?
Yeah.
He was trolling.
Never heard of
I
him?
know everybody from my city making noise.
Okay.
Yeah, he trolling.
I interviewed mo3.
Who?
And here go most threes.
Listen to what
You
he
hear the
said.
fire alarm?
Charge.
Black folk need to fix that.
Should I even say this? It don't matter. My first charge was with Lil Snoop, the rapper. The one that died. That was my first charge. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Now Dallas baby, man, for real. Yeah, before he moved back to Louisiana. Real talk.
People want to know that. They didn't know that.
Yeah.
It ain't really irrelevant, bro. Like, people curious for stuff they don't even know they want to know.
Well, Darian Ross. That's Snoop real name. You know what I'm saying? I caught my first aggravated robbery with a BB gun after school, man. Put the pistol on a nigga named Darius Fitz. Pussy at me. You still got paperwork on me, and you got a restraining order. How you gonna put a restraining order on a 14-year-old? Yeah, though, man. Nigga pulled up to court with a green suit on.
Listen to what he says.
Look, my first charge.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of this stuff shouldn't have been shared with the world, because the world wanted to know because they nosy, but you shouldn't have shared it, because what it did was give you an aura of, to the point where somebody wouldn't fight you. Granted, somebody probably could have whooped you, and then they probably couldn't have, because he wasn't but 5'2", 5'3". There's only so much you can do with your hands. He even said in his song, he said, why would I try to tussle with him? This man got too much muscle. You know what I'm saying? And he knows there's only so much your body's gonna go through when you a certain size. So when you start talking about, oh, I could do this to this person, I could do that to this person, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that right there puts a target on your back. Because now you got this guy saying, you know, oh, he think he that guy, he think he that guy. Okay, let's find out. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful with energy, like they say, what energy you put out is gonna be the energy you get back. But with that being said, it still was messed up. What happened to him? You know what I'm saying? And then we had to watch his final moments. That was crazy, man. To watch mo3's final moments and watch him running down that interstate. And I've been on that road. I've been on the exact spot where he was at. It's just crazy to me because they was that thirsty for him for whatever reason. And Rainwater was saying something in the interview about it was 2 shooters or something. It might have been 2 shooters. And that mo3 ran into the other one that was the shooter and got him. That's how he got hit. I don't know because he got hit in the back of the head. So I don't know. That dude, when I saw in the video, dude was just firing off everywhere. You could tell he had no idea how to shoot a rifle, or you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, he was just firing off, and that's crazy, man. I mean, he was shooting as if he just pulled up and jumped out in the city and just started letting off shots, you know. And that's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying. But at the same time, it was thrown off. But I'm giving my opinion is I'm not leaning with everybody else because that's not who I am anyway. I don't go with the narrative. I don't think Yella Beezy had anything to do with it. I think that because him and mo3 were beefing, this guy found the guy who did it is an opportunist, and I think he's taking that opportunity to get at Yella Beezy and try to get out of trouble at the same time. Because what does he care what happens to Yella Beezy? He ain't got no ties to him. What does he care? As long as he can get, 90 years instead of 100. That boy said, give me just 10 off. Just shave 10. I'll lie on everything. But you know what I'm saying? So, because dudes is just as bad as women when it come to lying, man. So it ain't even like it's something different. There's some guys out there too, and these guys was raised to be like women. You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's why they do all that crazy stuff they do, emotionally doing things, and that's some of the things that they look at. You got to look at. It's scientifically proven. It's statistics. Look at them. And stuff like that. But with these guys, I don't think Yella Beezy had anything to do with it. I think that Yella Beezy capitalized on some of it. Yeah, I'll give him that. But I don't think he had nothing to do with it. But mo3 was doing the same thing. They was going back and forth, back and forth. That's why you ain't hearing so much outrage like you would. When mo3 got unalive, everybody was sad. It was sad. I was sad. When Yella Beezy got shot, everybody was like, oh, shoot. It was the same thing. And he lived. And so it wasn't like, so I think that everybody's kind of like, when it comes to this, everybody's like, damn, they both kind of was pushing each other. Even Rainwater said that. Rain said, he asked mo3 one day, do you think you caused Bubba's death or you was the reason Bubba got unalived? And he was like, nah. And Rainwater said, but I knew he was, And Rainwater was close to him. And I mean, it could have been because of the fact that they were beefing and stuff. You never know what happened. Only them and God know. Rest in peace to all of them. But I just think about what they could have been doing later. They'd have been pretty decent. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all just, y'all be breezy, man. Take care of yourselves, man. We only got one life, so you got to live it. I was just telling my homegirl that the other day, man. I said, look, she been with this guy for years, and she ain't even been with him. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That man been with her or been around her and keeping her hostage emotionally hostage, and she ain't even getting to live her life. She tell me all the time about how she wishes she could live her life, but she can't because she's still emotionally tied and tied to this man that don't even, it's just crazy, man. It's a crazy thing. I told her straight up, I said, look, Gary, you got one life to live and you better make sure you do it, and this ain't no soap opera. So you want to go to your grave knowing that you served one person that didn't even give a damn, then go right ahead. Because I'm not that guy. I'm gonna live it up because we only get to live a little bit longer, man. But yeah, like I said, man, y'all like and subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? And let me know what y'all think. the Smith Cartel channel. You know, we still doing our thing, seeing what's going on. This was crazy, man. How did we get here? All right, y'all.